Hey guys, this is Mitch's K1 Visa channel coming to you from California. I am out here today in Rockland. I live about 20 miles away, but I wanted to do a nice outside video for you today. Let's talk about some signs of scammers online, people who are trying to get your heart through your wallet or get your wallet through your heart. Either one, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. You're going to lose either way, right? So let's look at some of these signs that are obvious for scammers online. The first is always, what's a scammer's objective here? To get your money by stringing your heart. So your money is always the first thing they're trying to get. They're not trying to get you. They don't want to, they have no interest in meeting you. They want to meet your dollars. How do you do that? They go through your heart. How they get to the heart? They say things to you that make you feel bad for them, or you want to help them by giving them money. That's always the first thing. If a person starts asking you for your money, some money, they're going to ask you for small amounts at first. It's always incremental. They're not going to say, give me 2,000 bucks. They'll say, hey, if you got 50 bucks, I can buy a calling card to call you more, or I need a new dress for this or for that, or a new pair of pants for this or for that. It's always the money. People who you meet online through international agencies should not be asking you for money. You might have to pay money to join the agency group. Okay, that happens. I understand that part. But as far as when you meet that person, if it is a person, always be aware that they will try to scam you if they're asking for money quickly or asking for money at all. They shouldn't be asking you stuff like that. You guys, at that point, when that point happens, they're asking you for cash, money, gift, you stop. Stop the conversation with that person. Go on to somebody else, but stop with that person. It's not worth it. Number two, after a while, you're talking to this person, you want to make sure they're human, because a lot of the times, these people you think you're talking to could be some guy in a basement act like he's a woman talking to you when he's really not. He's just trying to get your money. You want to eventually have a Skype or Zoom conversation with this person. Do not allow the excuse of, oh, we don't have that technology. Yes, even the smallest villages in the smallest countries have some kind of Skype or Zoom technology. They all have that. You should always be trying to figure out this person by getting their Skype information and Skype with them. That's a big issue. That's a big deal, because a scammer is not going to want to Skype you. Think about it. If you're some guy scamming other guys by pretending to be a female with these fake photographs, what's the last thing you're going to want to hear? You don't want to hear about a Skype meeting, because you know what you look like, and you know that you're a guy, and this fake woman you're trying to fake this guy out with doesn't exist, right? So you have to make sure you get that Skype meeting as soon as you can. That is so important, because this is where people fall down all the time. Number three, facial recognition technology. Google has it, you guys. If you see the person's profile, you see their face, copy and paste that face, put it into the Google program, make the face match. Because here's a secret of a lot of these scammers. They're using faces that of people that don't even exist, or people that do exist but are not aware that their faces are being used on these scam sites. So put that face onto Google, search, you see the facial recognition search on Google, put it in there and see what you find, because sometimes you'll find that the person you're talking to isn't real, or the person you're talking to doesn't really have interest in you, because they have no idea they're on this dating site. So put that in there. It's very important. These things may seem almost paranoid to you, but understand, you're talking to somebody who you think is from another country, and they might really be in that other country. But you got to protect yourself, means you got to protect your wallet. At this point here, guys, I'm asking you to please subscribe to this channel. I am a person who's been through the whole process. I have a wife from another country. I know what to watch out for. I'm teaching you. I'm not an attorney. I'm not somebody with this channel to teach you about what to look out for, what not to look out for, who has no experience. I have experience in this area. I have a wife now from another country of 6 years. I know exactly what to look out for. And these are the things you want to look out for. Number 4, huge issue. If you want to take away the scammer versus the real person, here's what you do. You offer to go see them in their country. Now, I know a lot of guys online love to talk to women overseas and international dating, whatever, but a lot of these sites are set up to eventually have a woman get married to a man from another country. So if that woman's real and you're saying, hey, I want to come see you in, say, this is April, I want to see you in June, and you get a bunch of games going back and forth where she says she's too busy, work is so busy, her mother's got things going on, she makes excuses to not see you, then you know it's going to be an issue. Again, it's a possible scam. You have to be aware of that. I've got so many people I talk to about this all the time who get scammed because what happens, their heart starts thinking for them. You can't let your heart think for you. Push your heart away, put your brain back in action, and think about things logically. Think about this. If this was your friend, would you tell your friend to do what you're doing, or would you tell them not to do what you're doing? Think about that from that perspective. It's so important. Number 5, a huge issue. Guys, if you're 140 years old, the woman is 25 years old, and she's telling you all these great things about you, how awesome you are, how fantastic you are, you already know the answer to that question. They're not in it for you, okay? They're going to scam the crap out of you because you're not paying attention, because you're hearing how great you are, you being 140 years old, and you don't even want to look at it logically. Your money's going to be gone so fast because you're not paying attention to the rules here of the international dating. They will take your money because you're not paying attention to the rules. No woman has interest in a guy 100 years old, 80 years old, 70 years old who is 1/3 his age except for his money. Don't fool yourself. That's all it is about, okay? Huge issue here, you guys, dropping the L word within the first week. If you are told you are loved, he or she loves you within a week, maybe 2 weeks, get out of there. That is the biggest deal they do. That's the biggest scam they do. This picture of somebody you see who you think is beautiful or not beautiful, whatever, you think they're awesome and they're great, and they're telling you in a week and a half, 2 weeks that they love you. How can you love someone that fast? It doesn't make any sense. Now, yes, you can lust someone that fast, but you cannot love someone that fast. So again, put your heart in park and bring out your intellect again and think about that situation. Does that make sense to you? Can someone who's only known me for 2 weeks be in love with me? Is that really possible, right? Probably not possible, you guys. So you want to immediately stop that situation as well, because no one's going to love you that fast, okay? It took me over a year to feel real love for my wife, to understand it in my heart that I needed her in my life. Not wanted, I needed her in my life. Understand? Big difference. So don't let them tell you this love stuff. Do not fall for it. It's nonsense, okay? Huge issue as well. If they start talking about green cards and coming to your country within 1 or 2 months, you got a problem. This is different though. This person here is not really a scammer, but more of a user. Because when they start talking about green cards and things of that nature, they do exist, but they're not coming for the right reasons. They're not coming for you. They're coming for the green card situation. In the West, live the Western life, that's fine if it's legitimate, to come to America and do great here and see their friends here, whatever, and go to school and get a job. That's fine. But if they're talking green card language in the first month to month and a half, you got to stop that conversation, because it doesn't make any sense, does it? Doesn't make any sense at all. You cannot fall for that kind of stuff, guys, because they're going to use you when you're here, okay? If you get a scammer who's overseas with a fake female profile that you're pouring money into, that's one thing, right? That's cost you money going overseas. But when they come here with the same scamming mind in mind, and they're coming here for their green card, you're going to get hammered on your own turf. Does that make sense to you? you will get hammered on your own turf. They're going to get you. So you have to protect yourself, okay? Let me tell you the last thing I know from my friends I talked to, from research I've done. Separating you from your friends. This is what scammers do overseas who are trying to get your money, because they know your friends are not involved like you are. Your friends don't have their heart into this beautiful picture of this person. Your friends are not investing hours of letters and phone calls and Skyping and all this stuff like you are to this person from another country. Your friends are doing nothing like that. Your friends have logic that still works because their hearts are not involved. The scammer will try to tell you your friends are idiots, they don't know what they're talking about, they're too skeptical, they don't like foreign people. They'll use whatever they can to make sure you don't believe in you. They'll make sure that you stop believing in you. They'll make sure that you start to question you. That's what they do. So if a scammer starts to peel away at your friends, tell you your friends don't make any sense, say your friends are racist or they don't like foreign people, say your friends do not support you, you need to start getting away from that scammer as well. Because once your friends are gone, out of the scene in your life, you sit there by yourself, putting your whole heart into this scammer person, they're going to clean out your wallet. They're going to get your money. Understand? So that's how it works. So you guys, if you have any questions, email me. Hey, Mitch, does this sound legitimate to you? Tell me these things. I'm here for that. I hear this stuff all the time. Again, I'm not an attorney. I'm not some guru who's never had a wife from a foreign country. I do. My wife is from another country. I married her 6 years ago. I've been through the whole K1 visa process. If you're going to trust anyone, trust me, because I want to help you with this process. I don't need a dime from you. I just want to help you with this process. I'm the freest, most open person that can help you because I want you to have what I have, a successful marriage. Perfect? No. But happy? Yes. You know, that's what I want for you too. That's why I'm here for. So beware of those scammers. They're going to hit you and hit you hard, and they'll be gone before you know it. We don't have time for that. We're trying to find somebody real, maybe from another country, and I'm with you 100%. So subscribe to this channel. Let's grow it strong. Let's grow it together, okay? Thank you guys. Have a good day.